name is Marvel. I'm a flight attendant and I make lifestyle content. Before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe, and share because it helps me out and I need some help. So if you are new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, I appreciate the support. So I figured I'd hop on here and do a quick life update because I kind of fell off on the posting tip. So like I said before, I'm a flight attendant and I am a Las Vegas based. So my life is kind of all over the place right now, hence why I kind of stopped posting. So long story short, I'm still Las Vegas based, but I am now spending more time home in Atlanta. Basketball season is about to start. You know, I'll be at the basketball games. And I have like a half season ticket for the Atlanta Hawks. So my lease was up here in Vegas. I'm in Vegas now. I got a room at the Harris. Because in Vegas I'm in a crash pad and I just commute home to Atlanta on my off days. So a crash pad is a house where a bunch of flight attendant or airline crew people, pilots, sometimes mechanics, they all live together and you just like rent a bed. So the house, my crash pad is actually pretty big. I think the second floor is like 4 or 5 bedrooms and there's like a couple of sets of bunk beds in each room. So not an ideal situation. Most of the people that I live with are actually pretty cool. Way cooler than the crash pad that I was in San Francisco. But you know, it's not an easy life. So on my off days, or when I have to be in Vegas, most of the time I'm working. Sometimes I'm not. As you will see in the upcoming vlogs, I do a lot of shopping. I do a lot of driving around and looking around. Hence why I haven't been like really vlogging because like work has been stressful. You know, I'll be good to work anywhere from 4 to 6 days and I always get used almost all those days. Some days I have to work 4 flights in that one day. And then you add on, I might have to sit somewhere for 3 hours. I haven't been getting good layovers, so I just haven't been vlogging because to me, it's just like, okay, this is boring. Nobody wants to see this. So I am going to try to be more conscious and try to film more flight attendant stuff, but I'll be honest, right now, it's hard. And it's not just for my airline, it's for my roommates. They complain too, like the trips that they're getting are ridiculous. Long hours, long days, a bunch of flights, and we're just tired. So that's with that. So the reason why I got a crash pad and didn't get another apartment is because I am considering leaving Vegas. I love Vegas. I love the city. I love the culture, or maybe lack of culture here. I love Vegas in general. I love my base. I love the flight attendants that I fly with in Vegas. It's definitely different than San Francisco. So like I feel like my Vegas base is definitely like a home. Like I love my Vegas flight attendants. But I didn't get another apartment here because, you know, like they've raised the prices here on rent. It's so ridiculous. And I just can't see, you know, spending $1,800 to $2,000 for a 1-bedroom in Vegas. So with that being said, I'm considering transferring out because initially I wanted to buy a condo, but with all these California people moving over to Nevada, it's raising all the prices. But all the prices are going up all over the country. So that's no different than, you know, the New Yorkers moving down to Florida and raising up the prices there. So everything is becoming more and more expensive because these people who have more money are, you know, kind of ruining the market for the local people. I hate to say it, it sounds bad, but it is what it is. I'm praying that the bubble burst soon. Either that or I get a transfer. So Ideally, if I was to transfer anywhere in the world, I would transfer to our London base. London is very expensive. Could I afford to move there tomorrow? No. But baby, if they gave me a transfer, I would be out of here. Okay? With the quickness. I will figure it out. On my list of transfers, I also have Tampa. I used to live in Tampa, well, St. Petersburg. A really good friend of mine from high school is there, and I would just kind of go help her with her kids. Like, I love her kids. Like, they my nieces and nephews for real. So, like, that would just be like the highlight of my life, hanging out with them. Now, the prices in Tampa Bay have gotten a little pricey too now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like when I lived there before and I was paying like, you know, $600 to $800 for a 2-bedroom. But that was back in, oh my gosh. Let's see, I moved to Atlanta in 2007. So this was probably like 2005, 2006. So, I mean, I know there's inflation and the market changes, but I mean, even out there for me to rent and live the way that I would want to live, we're still looking at the same prices that I would pay for rent out here. The difference is, one, I would be closer to home. So if I ever had to, if something happened and I couldn't get on a plane, if I had to drive to Atlanta, I could drive. Back when my mom was in the military, my sister and I and my mom, so my mom had bought a house in Atlanta, and it was me and my sister living in Atlanta, but she was still working out in Tampa. So one weekend she'll drive to Tampa, the next weekend, well, she would drive from Tampa to Atlanta, and then the next weekend me and my sister would drive from Atlanta to Tampa, and we would take turns doing it practically every weekend, if not every other weekend. So it happened multiple times a month. So I mean, I don't like to drive nowadays, but if I had to, I could. So that Tampa would be ideal. Plus I have my friend, and she's like family, and my mom would probably be there more as well. So Tampa would be ideal. Let's see, I would also consider Houston. I lived in Houston for a while. I didn't like Houston when I lived there before. I graduated high school there. I did my senior year of high school and my freshman year of college. I went to Westside High School, and my freshman year of college was at Prairie View A&M. Whew, I left, let me see, when did I leave Houston? I graduated high school in 2004. So maybe 2005, 2006, I don't know. Because we only lived in Tampa for like 2 years. So we left Houston and then went to Tampa because of the Army. And I didn't like Houston when I was there, but now in my adult life, I could totally live there. Houston is very affordable. Your girl could be real cute in a high-rise downtown, you know, 2-bedroom, $1,600, being real cute. But the thing with Houston, baby, is the weather. Houston likes to flood. Houston, ever since Katrina, the weather has been a mess, and it just seems like it gets worse and worse. So that's what would make me nervous about Houston, is the flooding, but it is very affordable. And every time I've had like a Houston layover in my adult years, I've enjoyed it. Like some of the Houston YouTuber girls, like they be making Houston look lit. Like they be making it look like it's the place to be. So like for example, what is her name? Gina Janine. Like baby, like thick best friend. We need to hang out when I come to Houston. Like she just make it seem like it's the place to be. So I don't know. I could do Houston. The Texas laws make me a little nervous. Not that I ever intend on getting an abortion, but you know, things happen. And I just don't like the fact that we got a bunch of old white men trying to tell women what to do with their bodies. I'm sorry, sir. What child can you birth? That's what I thought. So I don't like that. I don't like the gun laws. Now, that's too much. But Houston is very affordable. So you know, I can get like a 2-bedroom, easy in a nice area, 2-bedroom condo. Association due is gonna be a little high, but I can get a 2-bedroom condo for like $150. So you know, Houston is doable. It would be nice to be back flying international, and our Houston flight attendant base flies international out of Houston. So that could be a good move for me. I might be on reserve till I'm 80 if I'm still flying, but you know, at least I would be in an affordable place. So that's just kind of where I am, kind of in limbo. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao.
Music knock until the morning light, 'cause we like to party.